Hello. As you know, we're looking forward to getting back to church very soon. And I'm sure all of you have lots of questions as to how that's going to happen and what's it going to look like. So this is my attempt to try and answer as many of your questions as I can. First thing is, if you're at all unwell, then please stay at home and don't attend church. Church will reopen on Sunday the 5th of July. Under current government restrictions, we are limited to 50 people for an indoor gathering, and we must have social distancing of 2 metres. Because of this, we will have to have 2 services in Red Cross to accommodate our congregation. The first service will begin at 10 o'clock in the morning and last for 45 minutes, finishing at 11:15. The second service will start at 11:30 a.m. and again last for 45 minutes and finish at 12:15. In between the 2 services, there will be a period of 45 minutes to allow for cleaning. A cleaning team has been put together to do this, and all volunteers, including this team, will be given an induction in what to do and how to do it safely. And they will be contacted personally about when this is. In order to know who is coming to church, when they are coming to church, and how many we have at each service, we will need to operate a booking system. It's important that we not only know the numbers at each service, but also the individuals at each service for contact tracing. The booking system will be online on the website, and when you book in or go to book in, you will be asked a small amount of information. You simply book for whichever service you prefer to attend. If you cannot book online, you will be given a number to text so that you can book via text. The booking system is not yet open. The reason for this is that we just need to establish how many volunteers we need to have at each service to cover everything that needs to be done and to make sure that they are booked in before everyone else begins to book. We will text you over the next couple of days to let you know when you can begin to book for services. It's important that you only book if you actually intend to come. Otherwise, you may well take a place from someone else. The booking system will also form part of our contact tracing system. This means that we're all going to have to be just a bit more organised than we normally are on a Sunday morning. We can't just simply turn up for church. However, if we all do our part and work together, the system should work. I'm in no doubt that there may well be some adjustments that need to happen as we go along, but we can work those out together. Also, if you currently are unable to come to church, there will still be a recorded service prepared for each Sunday. At the start of next week, you all should receive some post with some information in it, helping you just to know exactly what is happening. A lot of what I'm telling you now, but you will get it in the post. The first thing that you will get in the post will be your newsletter. And again, it has most of this information that I'm sharing with you there, so you can pin it up and keep it and familiarise yourself with it. The other thing that you'll receive in your letter will be the GDPR form. And this is very important because it gives us specific information or specific permission to hold your details for contact tracing purposes. So it's really important that everyone fills that in and gets it back to us. And the other thing that will be in your envelope will be a welcome back to church infographic information sheet, and this will help you to know exactly what to do when you get to church next Sunday. Now, we're fully aware that maybe some of you may not receive these items in the post simply because we don't have your address. However, all of them will be posted on the website so everyone will be able to have access to them. What happens after you receive your letter later on in the week or over the next couple of days, we will send you a text to let you know that you can begin to book in for church. So that's everything that will happen before Sunday. What happens on Sunday? Well, the first thing is we would like you to arrive for whichever service you've chosen to book in for 15 minutes before the service starts. And once you arrive in the car park, please remember from that moment on to observe the proper social distancing. There will be a one-way system for entering Trinity Hall, so the entrance will be through the normal door that we normally come in through every Sunday. Once you come in through the hallway, please sanitize your hands before coming on into the building. The welcome team will be there to greet you, and they will mark you off on the list, and that will be for contact tracing purposes. After that, you will be shown to your seat. We intend to fill the building from the chairs at the front and working towards the back. The service will take place, and unfortunately at the moment we will not be allowed to have any congregational singing. Once the service is over, you will leave the building by exiting from the front. You sanitize your hands on the way out, and it's really important that everyone works hard to leave no trace behind them. So we encourage you to bring everything that you've brought with you home with you again. And then we would ask that once you get out into the car park, that you would leave the car park promptly. So all of that information is explained in more detail on this sheet. We're aware that the first Sunday back will seem very unfamiliar and difficult probably for all of us. It won't be what we want, and it won't be what we're used to, and it won't be what we would prefer. But we will be back together, and that is good. At the moment, we intend to have services for 3 consecutive Sundays, the 5th of July, the 12th of July, and the 19th of July. At that point, we are going to take a break for 2 Sundays. Roland and I will be away on holiday, and so we're going to close the church for those 2 Sundays, but we will have recorded services going out instead. Even though this is different, I do know that God is with us, and God will still be very present in our services. He is the one we are meeting to worship, and He is the one who is going to bless our coming together. I hope that after the first Sunday, our coming to church will simply be a matter of going online, booking in, and coming along on Sunday morning and enjoying our fellowship together. I hope I've answered all your questions. I'm sure I've probably left something out, but I hope that this has helped you in some way to understand what's going to happen next Sunday. Thank you for listening.